We got some great news for the state of Virginia, for our region. Caroline County Habitat for Humanity is proud to announce that we are expanding our service area to cover King and Queen County as well as Essex County. You know, of course, we're all about local flair, so we're going to operate in those counties as Habitat for Humanity of Essex, and then also Habitat for Humanity of King and Queen. And of course, we'll still operate in Caroline as Habitat for Humanity of Caroline, with our offices still in Bowling Green. But we are going to bring our self-help program to all of those counties, as well as our USDA 502 packaging services, which is really great for working rural families that even if they don't use our methods to build your own home, they can get an affordable loan to buy something on the market or whatever. So we're excited to offer these services to these new counties. And you know, these are tax dollars that you and I, that all of us in Virginia have been paying for years. And states like California, Arizona, Utah have primarily been taking the bulk of these. So we're really glad that we're bringing these dollars that us as citizens have been paying for years, and we're going to bring those back into the Commonwealth. So we're very, very excited about that.
Boy, and if I'm a resident of Essex or King and Queen, I'm pretty excited about this. I mean, I look at what you've done in Caroline, Jason, and boy, those areas have something to look forward to.
We believe so. We believe we have just a top-notch method to make sure that hardworking folks with stable income can get an affordable house. You know, most of our homeowners, when you do the self-help method, move in with 20 to 30% equity. And so it's just a great way for people who thought, man, I'm gonna have to wait years before I can buy a house. They can essentially get one now and be able to start building wealth for their families and really put themselves on a great financial stable course to have a really bright future.
Well, and you've been able to show that in rural areas, this is just as much needed in rural areas as it is in fast-growing areas.
It is, yeah. I actually was just speaking to one of the supervisors in the neighboring counties, and they said so many of their teachers have to live in Hanover, for example, and commute because there's no rental properties really. So now we're going to go in, we're going to talk to the schools and say, hey, you can get a house using the self-help method, or if you don't want to do this, we can get you a loan. You can work with a real estate agent. But new teachers, you know, people that work for the county, they won't have to live outside of the county anymore. They'll be able to live right where they work. And of course, one of the big hopes with that is retention. You know, teachers oftentimes, you know, in rural communities, they get hired when they're new. They get a little bit of experience, and then some larger district is able to snatch them away because they can offer them more money and things like this. And so, you know, if we can get them invested in the community, living in the community, that's going to just make the community stronger, better, and just more resilient against anything that happens, because the teachers and the first responders are going to live right where they work. So that's really something that I'm proud of that we can help do, and really, because you know, those professions, they work so hard. You know, teachers give so much, and you know, law enforcement as well, and paramedics and firefighters, and you know, it's just great to know that we can offer that, and we can give people that, you know, that opportunity to really kind of build their futures. They often sacrifice so much so they can protect us or educate our kids, and so it's nice to know we can give them this opportunity.
Well, and you hear it over and over again, and I know every build you've ever done over the last decade or so, you always hear from people, I never thought I could afford this. I never thought this could happen. And you just look at the house behind us that's going up. I'm sure that's the same situation. And to be able to take your expertise into a couple other rural counties is pretty exciting.
Yeah, we're thrilled about it. You know, one thing that I have found in my almost decade now of doing this, there is no better partner than the USDA. We have probably, you know, and I hear about all across the country, I think that Virginia has probably the best rural development office in the nation. And so we have this partnership, and we want to make sure, and that's what's so great about the Virginia leadership and our elected officials. You know, they want to make sure that this is successful. And again, tax dollars that we've been letting go to these other states all across the nation. And as a Virginia resident, you know, we want to bring them here. We want to make sure that the same opportunities are going on here as California and, you know, Nevada and all of those other states too. So we're really, really just excited to be able to partner with the USDA, and it's just been a game changer for us.
Can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We got some cool things coming.